this is another attempt to kind of explain the second angle that I'm trying to articulate, that I've already tried a few times to articulate concerning basically the square of the sun and what it has to do with religiosity today. I believe, like a lot of other people believe, that King James was what you call a Rosicrucian. As a matter of fact, his nickname is the Rosicrucian King. And I believe that him being gay, for example, and coming up in a controversial time in England's history, I think that he had good reason to code messages into the Bible that he had translated. And I think that if he would have come out and said the things that he was thinking or the things that God was telling him, I think that there's a strong possibility that he would have been killed for it or excommunicated or something like that. And I think he knew that. So, with that being said, this is pretty much my opinion, and it only applies if you agree with me that, number one, that there was ever anything to hide as far as Christianity goes, and number two, um, that anybody, not to mention King James, would take the time to leave us any kind of hints at what was really going on there. One of the Hebrew names of God is Adonai. And there is a sect of the Judaic movement that follows a sort of a lineage that is believed to come from Adonai, this particular celestial being. And a characteristic among the followers of Adonai are that they are woman haters. Now, I believe that before the rise of this Adonai cult, that this earth was a matriarchal society with a female-based religion. And I believe that the fact that the Jews aren't around until, you know, at least 2150 BC in the form of, Moses and Joshua, I believe that I don't have to believe, over here in the United States, or what we call the United States now, there are many traditions that the colonialists tried to wipe out that predate Christianity and Judaism by a multitude of thousands of years. Now, here's where I'm going with this. In contemporary society, there's a liberal theological viewpoint that you need evil to have good, which I'm here to tell you is a flat out lie. And the way I want to show it to you is in the form of this word in English, pervert. Can you see that? Hopefully. Okay, if you break this down into two parts, that it is two parts. This first part means through. And the second part, vert, means turn. It's a form of the verb, or one of the verbs that implies a turn or a twist. If you remember the word invert, it's to turn towards itself. But pervert is to twist through itself. So what I'm trying to tell you is that any evil entity, being, any evil motivated spirit has nothing to go on unless they have something good to pervert. God created everything good. The Creator created everything good. And then, due to the nature of having free will, some of the things He created started twisting the creation to their own benefit. You know what I'm saying? And so they took what used to be good and they put a twist on it and it became evil. And what I'm saying to you is if they had nothing to pervert in the first place, then there would be no evil. You know what I mean? There would be no way to have evil. The only way you can have evil is if they have something good that they can fuck up for you.